one question. We just explained how to unify through literally writing it down.
When you write it down, it does something in the space, in the universe, to your eyes, where it's now from your mind into something physical.
Imagine if Bruce Lee never wrote down any of those quotes that he had in the Tao of Jeet Kune Do. In all the books that he's had. Imagine if he didn't write any of those.
That's how important the written word is. Now, there was oral tradition before that, so it would be passed down, but there's power in the written word.
Like the Bible. And like in the Bible, it says the word is a sword. And that's the sword you want your spirit to wield.
That's really how we battle through each day normally, because I don't go around every day roundhouse kicking everybody.
No.
Like, that's not how I speak and get around. If I did that,
or deal with my problems or my anger.
Right? If I did that, like, that's pure martial art. That's pure fighting and pure. But that's not using the mindset. That's just using. When I could have used my words. I could use my words to de-escalate a situation. What we're really learning is how to use our mind to think, get into the mindset, use our body to move, use our body to speak, and through our mind and our body, we can let our spirit's voice speak and let God spread out his own love.
And saying more to that about the sword being the word being the sword. Not just what you verbally say, but also what you tell yourself in your mind, those words that replay in your mind. I'm not good enough. I'm not strong enough. I'm never going to get better. She doesn't like me. He doesn't like me. All these words start to fill into your body. And you start feeling, and then it even causes cancer with that belief.
You can call it the pain body.
The pain body.
And we see it in different ways. Like, you can see when somebody has the weight of the world on their shoulders.
Right.
Because they're like this.
Because their mind state is showing in their body, and then it's going to come out in their spirit. It's
even just the clenching of your jaws and the grinding of your teeth. If you do that in your sleep, that shows some kind of pain, some kind of tension somewhere that might lie deeper than just the physical, and then it becomes habituated in your body.
Right.
So then the voice, to me, the voice is the spirit. That's closing your voice off, all that tension.
All that tension, this tightness up here. I've had that tightness in my jaw because I've had issues grinding my teeth in my sleep because used to have nightmares pretty bad. And just feeling the tightness of there, and then you can actually, here's something practical that you can do.
First, become aware.
Second, see what you can do. Use your body, like this part everybody has, or thumb.
Most people
right?
have.
And if you're listening on the podcast, I'll do my best to explain. If you listen to the audio, but go check out the video to see. You feel here, and you can feel a little soft part that's there, and it's a muscle connected
right
to
on
your
the
jaw.
inside of your
right on
ear.
the inside of it, right there. We'll try to push it right,
connects
and you can just like I feel it. I'm pushing on the soft part, and I feel the pain. It's called referred pain when you feel it going elsewhere. I actually feel it going to my temple right now, and that means my jaw is a little tight there. And if you hold it and wait till that pain goes away
and relax into it,
yes, breathe into it. Breathe into it is huge, important, because what's happening with the body, what's happening is it feels tense there. It feels on any part wherever you have tightness.
I do right here.
Right here, and when you touch it, it's even tight to the touch, right? So that's on a lot of people, and the reason why is because the nerves are so close to each other. So when you touch it, you're feeling more nerves hitting, and because the muscle's tight. And so you have to allow it to release safely. Now, we're not a doctor. We're not a chiropractor.
We're just explaining from our own experiences, but also go to a professional.
Right. Because, what we're explaining is it's kind of just
tension being there from the mind, body, and your spirit, the emotion.
And how it manifests.
Yeah, what emotion is manifested in your attention?
Mm-hmm.
What emotion is it there? If it's in your knee, why does your knee hurt? Is it because you were exercising and did something wrong, so you just got to rest it? Or is it you feel like you can't get to where you're going to, and your body's starting to slow you down? Your body's starting to tell you, hey, this is how you're feeling. So what do you do in those moments when you start feeling the pain body? So we have the mind, the pain. Let's say you got to the point where you know where the emotion's coming from, where the pain is coming from. What do you do at that point? You already explained one where you can try to massage and relax into the pain.
Yeah, if you feel that, there's other parts like just feel on it. Don't try to like just literally massage. Just push on it. Not too long.
Are you telling me to do that?
No, I'm just saying for people in general. Just not about 90 seconds is what I recommend to be safe. But start loosening those muscles. And what you have written here on the board is your answer. What you do when you recognize what's going wrong in your mind, in your body, and in your spirit, you got to train. You got to train.
That's how we get here. We can do all these talking, all this talking, but like you said, it's the training.
So how can you train your mind? What are some ways that you train your mind?
Yeah, let's try to unify it with the body and the spirit. So first, first thing I do is relaxation. You want to get to a point where you want to be able to relax your mind so it's at ease, and you can be able to observe your mind in a safe place. You have to close your eyes in a safe place, get your body, physically move it to a safe place, and then sit and become aware of your body. Wherever you're sitting, sink into that spot. Feel it. Feel your bones stack on top of each other. Feel if your feet are on the floor because you're sitting in a chair. Feel the floor on the ground. Get stable like a rock, like a mountain. And then that's where you can start feeling your spirit. Once you feel your mountain, once you're nice and settled, you could breathe into it easily. Your mind is relaxed. Your heart's at a good pace. Then you can start looking at the river of your mind and see what emotions come out. The emotions are a gauge that leads you to the spirit to see where are your heart's intentions or what is in your mind that is in opposition to your intentions, to your true intentions.
And what you just said, opposition, is the reason why you need to train. There is opposition. There's spiritual opposition. There's mental opposition. There's physical opposition, which is what the physical aspect of martial arts, what everybody sees, is what they want. But that's why we start off the first thing, mind. So you gotta fortify.
You can train with
mind.
that anywhere.
Have to fortify your mind, and just like it says in Ephesians, you got to put on the armor of God. You got to use tools, know what tools are available to protect your mind. And as a martial artist, you learn how to protect your body, and how you train your spirit. That's all your journey, because we're all going through different things. We're all built differently, and we all think differently. So let's all practice more how to unify our mind, body, and spirit. I use my mind to think, I use my body to move, and I use my spirit to spread love.
That was great.
He's about to cry over here.
No, that was great.